Self-esteem is different from self-confidence. Self-confidence is the degree to which you feel you can accomplish a task, a project you can finish, since you know you have the skills and abilities to do it. Self-esteem is what most people struggle with, and today's video will give you an insight in self-esteem and how to upgrade yourself. Let's dive in. Welcome back to my channel Soul Talk with Priya, where we talk about coming out of our dark alleys and grow from inside to achieve the wisdom we all need to be able to live a life of abundance. To reach that wisdom, one of the pillars that we need to have is self-esteem. Self-esteem is how much you value yourself, how much you do love yourself, your personality, your character. Basically, how much you give to yourself, to who you are as a person, as an employee, as a parent, as a soul. Do you feel bad when someone criticizes you, which is at the base that person's perception of you? If yes, ask yourself why. Why does the opinion of other people matter most to you than your own opinion of yourself? Now, we are not talking about being arrogant. Arrogance can come out of perhaps your physical beauty, your status in society, your position of work. No, none of that. We're talking about everything subtle about you, your energy. When you walk into a meeting or a gathering where you might know some people and some others might be strangers to you, how do you feel? Do you feel you need to prove something to them? Do you feel the need to put on a mask to be able to deal with these people? Not the physical mask, of course, we are all needing to wear these days. Self-esteem is when you feel good from your inner essence about who you are as a person, as a soul. You know your role is not to please anyone if it does not resonate from your inside. You know you're being authentic, even when there are things that you do that other people do not approve of. Then that is your true self-expressing itself. You have nothing to prove to anyone. It doesn't mean that you do not love the people around you, your spouse, your parents, your kids. You do love them, but you love yourself too. Sometimes, in view of not hurting a friend, a colleague, your spouse, you're hurting yourself. Why do we do that? The reason is that we value the relationship more than ourselves. Now think about this. If you value the relationship more than yourself, what happens if that relationship goes sour? What happens when that relationship fails or causes you more grief than happiness? What happens when the person leaves you? Your self-esteem will go down to zero. And that's when depression kicks in. And that's when your authenticity takes a backseat. Now, let's change the perspective of this situation. When you value yourself and have a high degree of self-esteem, you know if any kind of relationship is worth pursuing, whether it's your parents, your spouse, your kids, your colleagues, or anybody else for that matter. Here is how. Let us assume that your father wants you to buy cigarettes for him. The shop is on your way and you can easily buy them. Now here's the twist. You don't smoke. You believe in a healthy lifestyle. For you, smoking is injurious to health. What do? He's your father. You love him. You know how much respect you have for him. Would you rather buy the cigarettes for him, or would you stick to your conviction that you are advocating for a healthy lifestyle by not smoking? You basically have two options. Say yes to your dad and go against your conviction and make him feel good about you. Or say no to your dad and feel good about yourself. You can try explaining to him why you cannot buy cigarettes for him and how much you love him, so he shouldn't be smoking as well, since it is injurious to health. If he scolds you and starts abusing words, some parents do, I think you know where you stand in that relationship. However, if he listens to you and understands your conviction on a health basis, he would rather not smoke, or he will not ask you to buy cigarettes for him anymore. Or he can go and buy himself if this is his take on the matter. This actually happened between my dad and myself. He was not happy when I refused at first, but then he understood that this was my conviction and he respected that. He eventually never asked me to buy cigarettes for him. That goes for you as well. You can see other situations which are probably happening on your side and try to find out if you are compromising on your self esteem to save a relationship when in fact you can value yourself and be more authentic to yourself and save the relationship as well if both of you respect each other. I hope my video finds value in your eyes. And if so, please do comment. I would love to hear your point of view on this self esteem. And I really would ask you to subscribe to my channel. By subscribing and sharing, you are yourself helping in getting the message out there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Love you.